Hi guys, I'm Deborah Emily. I started this community recently tagged the DevOps Learning Space. It's a peer-to-peer DevOps learning platform. So recently in January, I put out a tweet asking persons on my TL if they were interested in a community, a DevOps learning community where they could learn in study groups and have accountability partners. And I got so many responses from that tweet. I put out a registration form and I got over 300 responses, and more persons actually reached out to me. So I would say over 400 persons were interested in this community. And so I put together this community, this learning platform, and I'm going to be telling you what this community is all about in this video. So what's the community about? So DevOps Learning Space is dedicated to bringing together people interested in learning about DevOps and launching a career in the field. So it's a welcoming environment where community members can learn together, set milestones, collaborate on DevOps tasks, assist one another, and also give back to the community by sharing their knowledge. So it's basically a community that's divided into several study groups. So you are not going to be like when you join the community, you will not be in like a single place or a single platform where all the community members are. So you would basically be in a particular study group where you learn about DevOps. Not just learn about DevOps, you have like team members within that study group, and you have accountability partners as well. So if you're someone that struggles with learning concepts or topics on your own, or you have issues with being consistent in your learning, DLS is providing you a space. This community is basically providing you an opportunity to be able to learn and have accountability partners while you are learning. So that way you're able to set milestones and reach that milestone, and also or achieve that milestone you've set, and also you're able to collaborate with other persons as well, among other benefits that the community will come with. So DLS is also a community where members can showcase their skills to the public for job recruiters to see their work. So concurrently in the community or in the community path platform, we're going to be helping you showcase your skills. So where you will work on projects together. For every study group, they'll have like a particular project they're working on, or several projects they're working on, depending on what they are learning and the level of their knowledge or level of their skill set in DevOps. They will work on certain tasks and projects, and when they do that, we as a community, we will promote your project to the to the social media platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn. Would promote your work so that job recruiters can see your work, and you can easily get jobs, and job recruiters can actually reach out to you. Basically build your network and put yourself out there. So we're going to be helping you as community members to put out your work for job recruiters to see. So also we will host events, workshops, and training sessions with various community speakers. So we'll be having several community speakers like DevOps expertise, with DevOps expertise like DevOps specialists come on board to talk about certain topics or explain complex topics in DevOps. Tell us how we could apply for jobs, how we could get jobs in DevOps, and other DevOps related stuff. So we'll host regularly events and workshops and also training sessions, and we'll try as much as possible to be collaborative. So members will also be able to hone soft skills such as technical writing, public speaking, working with peers, and meeting deadlines. So among the benefits that this community would offer would be helping members develop soft skills. So if you don't have if you haven't developed a technical writing soft skill, for instance, this community will help you teach you the process of writing technical articles. So we're doing this because we believe as a community that it is very important to put yourself out there, put your work out there for job recruiters to see, because we believe that way it's faster for you to get jobs, right? I mean, nobody will know what you're working on, no one will know how good you are till they see your work, right? So we're going to be helping you in that aspect, as well as public speaking and working with peers. In this community, like I said earlier, we will be focusing on working in study groups, so that way you have team members who are your peers, and that would help you hone the skill of working with peers, because that's very important. You being able to work in a team is a very important soft skill when you work in companies, or when you get a job in a company. It's very important. It's a very important soft skill that this community will help you on, as well as meeting deadlines. So this community will also help you, teach you the act of or the of meeting deadlines. So you'll be able to meet deadlines. We'll have a curriculum. So the community comes with a learning curriculum. We took out time to put out a very detailed learning curriculum, which I'm going to show you in this video very soon. And you would have like either we could use several tools like Google Sheets, Notion and also Google Calendly. So we're going to be using tools like that to meet up with deadlines, like learning deadlines. So for instance, if you're learning, let's say you're learning Docker, a concept in Docker for a particular study group, when you learn that concept, you update what you have learned on like the Google Sheet and stuff like that. So you'll be able to you set milestones, you set tasks that you're supposed to achieve for a week, and you should be able to meet those tasks basically. And if you haven't met those tasks, your study group members would remind you and be like, oh, you haven't done this, and you'll be able to do that. So basically that's what the community is all about. And it's also a safe space for learning, developing a career, and networking in DevOps. So you also have the opportunity of networking with other DevOps engineers or persons learning DevOps with different level of skill and expertise, from basic to intermediate. That's from newbies rather to intermediate and to expert level as well. So we're going to be having several activities within the community, from events to workshops, promotions, and networking. I think I've said like a bit of this already in the about section, but I'm going to still like buttress upon each of them. So first of all, for the events, we're going to be holding bi-weekly check-in meetings with each study group to review the tasks that were completed. So for every concept that you learn, you have a certain amount of tasks. Even if there are no tasks assigned, you would be expected to, you'd be advised to write an article about that concept you have learned. That's a very good way of mastering something. Writing about it is a very, very good way of mastering a concept. So even if we don't have even if we don't assign a task to you, like a DevOps task to you, we would ask you to write an article, and when you perform those tasks, rather, we would have like bi-weekly check-in meetings. That's meetings that would hold every 2 weeks with each study group. So how it's going to be like, each of the study groups would have meetings with each other, with themselves, every 2 weeks, and to talk about the tasks that they have done, what they were able to achieve for those 2 weeks duration, for the 2 weeks duration rather. So we also have the workshops. So we hold workshops to discuss a variety of DevOps projects, topics, and concepts to aid in the learning process and development of a career in DevOps. So there's a lot of work, and there are a lot of things to learn in DevOps, right? So we're going to be hosting workshops that would actually focus on teaching you stuff, teaching you concepts. Then we also have promotions, like I said earlier, where we showcase and promote the project, works, or tasks that you completed within the community across various social media platforms for job recruiters to see. So we'll also share job and internship opportunities. That's something I've not mentioned. We'll also be sharing opportunities on the learning platform, and the learning platform is going to be Discord, which is already created, and we have already added like community members to the Discord platform. But as soon as I'm done with this video and you're interested in joining the DevOps Learning Space community, you can always indicate an interest on our Twitter, which I'm going to be sharing our Twitter handle on LinkedIn, also on LinkedIn as well. So we're going to be sharing those social media platforms, so you can reach out to us, and we would add it to the community. It's very easy. It's very easy to join and straightforward. So we'll be sharing job and internship opportunities with you guys. Also networking. So it's very important in your career to network. You need to know how to network. So for persons that have like a limited tech space, or for persons that can recommend them to jobs and all of that, with this community you need to build your network. You don't have to build your network with just your community members. By the time you bring up DevOps engineers to speak on various concepts, you can always network with them, and you have an avenue to more greater opportunities in your field, right? So members will have opportunity to network with DevOps engineers of different levels of expertise. So that would be all for now. I'm going to quickly show you the learning curriculum I have outlined. Okay, so this is the learning curriculum, and it comprises topics and resources that we have outlined in steps, and we coined this curriculum for multiple verified sources, and from time to time we'll make updates to it. For now, the curriculum comprises of topics that range from Linux basics to VirtualBox, to basics of networking, basics of programming applications, introduction to Git, introduction to web servers, introduction to document database and SQLite database. We'll cover MongoDB, MySQL, learning DevOps security. So you familiarize with the basics of SSL and TLS. You learn YAML and JSON. You learn Docker. You learn how to set up Docker. You learn some basic Docker commands like Docker run, Docker images, Docker compose, and how to use them. You also learn about the Docker engine and storage. You learn about Docker networking, Docker registry, container orchestration, and some tools like Docker Swarm and basics of Kubernetes. You also learn basics of writing automation, scripting, Golang or Python. We provide resources for learning either of those programming languages that you're interested in. You also learn about continuous integration and continuous delivery CI/CD tools such as Jenkins. We provide a curriculum for learning Jenkins. We also provide a curriculum for learning container orchestration tools like Kubernetes, infrastructure automation tools like Ansible, AWS, getting started and working with Terraform. So basically, we're going to create, we're going to provide resources for you to learn these concepts. Depending on the level that you are in learning DevOps, and you're going to be learning them in a peer-to-peer learning format in a study group. So I'm going to show you the Discord platform. So this is the Discord platform where we have a general channel, we have an announcement channel, we have a random channel, we have a study group channel. We have 10 study groups for now, and when you get invited into or added into the learning platform, Discord learning platform, you will be added to either of the study groups. So if you're added to study group 1, please stay on study group 1. So that you can get the most of the community, because we wouldn't want everyone to be on one particular study group. We want like at least a limit of 20 to 30 members for each study groups, right? To achieve the purpose of the community, basically. So we also have a question and answers channel where you can ask your questions and get answers, and we also have a resources channel where you can where we'll be posting important resources, learning resources, and also an opportunities channel where we'll post job and internship opportunities and other opportunities that will benefit you in your learning in the long run. So that's basically it for the community. So to join the community, you can message us either on Twitter handle or LinkedIn. So I'll be providing the links to these social platforms, both Twitter and LinkedIn, in the video description. And also, if you like the video, if you like the idea, if you're interested in the community, you can click on the like button and subscribe to this channel, as we would always post DevOps related videos in the future. So you can subscribe to the channel so that you can get updated anytime we post a DevOps related video for the community. So that's been it for now. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the community. Bye.